welcome. Let's see, Final Fantasy 14 Maelstrom. Okay, so I am going to swap over to Midgar somewhere. Also, I tried to. I was like, oh, you know, because I literally played like 20 minutes of the Decidua Prologus, which was like $17, by the way, and or it might have been 15. I'm not sure. What I do know is it was a ripoff because it's a 20-minute game. But so I was like, you know what? Let's go do this because this should be fun. But so meanwhile, I spent the last hour being like, oh yeah, I'm sure that I could just take the, you know, because I have my list of like eye level stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm sure I can just, oh boy, just you know, go real quick, go figure out real quick what it's gonna mean. It's like, nope, that is not quick at all. I spent an hour and I got like all the weapons and well, no, the first 100 eye levels worth of weapons and offhands.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore! Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, They are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity.
I like he's basically like, give us money. Like I'm pretty sure that's not the purpose of the speech, but it kinda what it sounds like. Like, give us money.
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Raoban? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
You know, I'm curious. I know, like, one it's had a howl, you know, big laugh at the fact that they do this. I'm curious to know if I had a similar reaction, because it doesn't seem that funny to me.
Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
I don't care. An adventure, one of my favorite kinds of people. I find your unquenchable thirst for exploration nearly complements the burning hunger for sagacity that marks your dedicated members. Welcome to the Alchemist Guild. As a day to find alchemy in such narrow terms, our main field of expertise is the concoction of various potions and elixirs. Ourselves to treat all manner of afflictions, not to mention miraculous libations that enhance Umbira beyond her natural physical limits. As an adventure, I'm sure you can appreciate the eminently practical applications of work. What say you, madam? Take up mortar and pestle and join our ranks? Wonderful. Now then, allow me to give you a brief history of the guild before we tackle the official paperwork. The alchemists are presently known as the quintessential brewers of potions. The profession itself arose from the desire to achieve an as of yet unrealized ambition. The driving purpose of the honor was, and perhaps still is, the only prizes that can transform base metals in gold or silver. This can mean through the necessary to effect such transformation as a philosopher's stone, should itself to believe to have Panasian properties and be capable of bestowing our eternal life. Suggestive loses years of endless experimentation towards gold, and initially an intentional consequence of manner through wealth and knowledge in the field of chemical medicine. The alchemy's potential to ritualize the master's first method through rare distrust. Her ability to create helpful compounds was akin to dabbling in back alley witchcraft. Eventually getting killed in Ulda through its integration into traditional medicine by Fondale's forestry and its decision for producing respective physicians. Once the city shift in possession became known, budding alchemists wishing to sit without fear of persecution journeying to Ulda from every corner of the realm. Not long before this gathering, Quinton minds banded together to form the Alchemist Guild. Thus, while our organization is intensely focused on perfecting and sharing the fruits of our research, it is also of paramount importance that we uphold the reputation for alchemy itself as a legitimate discipline. You revel in the secrets of arts, and you must be prepared to shoulder the responsibility to describe, as well in these words for your true link to the world of alchemy. Have you made a decision? Are you ready to exult in the arts of alchemy and commit to responsibilities that your enrollment entails? And allow me to direct you to a guildmaster. Gaining his approval is the last test he must pass before becoming a full member of the guild. Guildmaster Sever, intending to his experience at his personal workbench. Warning, he's rather intense individual. Pray choose your words with care. What? What is it this time? Ah, you must be the merchant's lackey come to bring my boarding, so let's have him. Not lackey and aspiring. How come did you say? Speak up and pray that I heard you, Ari. Through that baffling fool ditcher sent you to me, I specifically requested that I was served for nothing less than the coming of a second calamity. Wouldn't it be the 8th calamity, actually? Oh, speaking of 8th calamities. Not in all because of you, but alchemy. We as a kindly meant to do, my research demands my absolute undivided attention. I'll be gone before I enforce it. Wait, perhaps I can. I may very assistant I require. But I change your heart. Congratulations on approved your application to the guild. Everybody welcome fellows seek knowledge in the fall. Thanks to the intimate initiation ceremony. Yes, here's your first limit. Trying to drop it for there's much work to be. Yes, much work. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see. It's amazing seeing a character stand up straight after playing Marth Rothgar for so long. Because he does not. Unless I specifically make sure that he always has his weapon out, because otherwise, you know, they have the... Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go check my food. Which I hope my food's okay, because it literally seems like someone didn't know where the hell... It's a hungry man. Where the hell the, like, brownie was supposed to go, so they literally just dumped it over everything except where it was supposed to go. So it's, like, all over the chicken, especially. So... 19 minutes.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Hurrah! Yeah! Ah! Ha-ha! Yeah! Ha!
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
It's interesting because I actually do know those 2 characters back there. I mean, other than the one on the left, we actually do know from the beginning of the game, but...
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
This area loves their freedom, and it also has, like, extremely strong
Much
navy.
as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the
I know it's
surface,
based on
one would
pirates.
struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull.
See, neither of those are true, I believe, because Sahagin just want a place to raise their young, because they need land to do it, and the Calamity, like, destroyed the land they were previously using. And, Mirweb, the entire thing with the Kobolds is entirely your fault,
And
isn't it?
behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crew. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt Pirate and Maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, I forgot how unlikable original Alphino is. Okay, I don't... A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember guessing the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them at the Waking Sands, but not due to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Oh, I think that's to learn how to make glamour prisms. I didn't Well, flame soul that is utterly yours will remain in proportion fair and firmly attached to your body. One of the Grand Keeper Company leader's words as illuminating as you'd hoped. Our exchange ship is set with problems. I trust you see now why your service is in such demand. There'll be yours more of you, Zyphreium. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest well and take a moment to reflect on your decision? And may I pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The
Yes, people
so-called
call each other
remembrance
dears.
ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright. Well, then, most feature, but you explain it. You send me for me now is answer enough for yourself to turn the Maelstrom, have you not? As spirit lies with allies like you, are much stronger as our crew. Let us bear the seas together, friend. The choice made is time to add your name to rolls. Make your way to Maelstrom. Come on back in, Limsa. It is in the upper decks, in case you forgot now, somewhere to burst and no officer to expect you. Maelstrom still can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you will not grip this trust me. You pass to be swift and you bearing sure. Visual business area, Maelstrom command. Matron list if you'll have me. Then well, I welcome Maelstrom. Only a name for the role. So, wait a moment. You're here, aren't you? Zyphreium Venom. My address is a recruitment officer. Squire, glad to have you aboard, friend. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several sirs. Arrive it, and this better be important. We received a report from a Lieutenant Lord Losha, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a high-wind Skyways airship. Most of the Madway, sir, it appears to be banking for emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it. I have no troops available in that area. Where our infantry is bogged down on the coast commission with the fishbacks. It's highly regular, but I fear your first duty in service to Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our man in Larnosha is correct, the airship will come down in territory crawling Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must retrieve for the Godlings too. Yes, to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. That's ring you upon your return. I did want to check this. The missing member. Do they react to me differently because I'm a female character now? Yeah, they are a lot more quiet. Anyway, so my food's almost ready, so enjoy the city, you know what to do. See ya.